Page 48, The Wonder of You, last piece in the book. Congratulations if you made it this far, because there have been some challenging pieces in this book. Now here again, they got dotted rhythms all over the place, but I'm going to do this more of a swing style. So for talking about it and studying it, I'm just going to do straight eighth notes. I'm not going to do the dotted rhythms. So common time or 4/4 time, we're in the key of F major, 1 flat. Make sure you can do the scale for F major. Right hand first. Let's just check the notes and all that. Make sure we got it. Starting here. And again, I'm just going to do even eighth notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And you come up 1. And then second line up here, come up again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 3 and 4. And then what's the third finger again? Come up. Here. 3 and. This is the third line. 1 and 2 and 3. The fourth finger on the C again, because we got a D coming up. Now they want you to press the fourth finger under it to connect it. It's okay, you need to be able to do that sometimes. However, you don't need to. There's another way, and that is play it. Go ahead and just play it with second finger, and immediately put third finger on it. Just substitute immediately, and then for the second one, do a thumb and an F sharp with second. You hold the A down here. So the last two measures there is 1 and 2. So you either do a finger substitution or you cross under, which, because we want to connect the melody. Actually, we want to connect all of this with the hands. And then you can go up, you can lift up and just third finger. And the bottom line, second measure, you have that triplet. 1, 2, 3, triplet. 1, 2, triplet, 1. Those three are in the last two beats. So the B is on beat 3, and then the other two notes are on nothing. You just got to get them in before your time is up. So it's a triplet. 1, 2, triplet, 1. It's a 1, 2, 4, and they're saying a 4, a 1, 4. It's okay. You can do same one, and I'll explain why a little later. But you can get away with that here. You don't have to connect them. Or 1, 2, 1. You'd pick a fingering that works for you. Left hand, starting with 2, 4, 4, 2 here, and then here. 1, it's a 5, 2 here. Connect them. 5, 2, 1, come down. That's fine. And then here. Rest, come up during the rest. Rest. Their fingering is okay. Third line down, second measure, 4, 1, and then just cross over second finger. 1 and. Now here, hold the C down, cross over if you can. Again, we're crossing over. This is a slow piece, so if you want to do a finger substitution, you can do that here too. So it's instead of 5, you can do it here. You can do it, just put fourth finger on it, and then you can slide off if you want to. It's up to you. Pick a fingering and stick with it. And then the last line is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, rest. 2, 3, 4, and 1, rest. Down here. Put the hands together. 1 and 2 and 3. 1, 2. Right there. Last measure, the first line. The right hand comes up when I play that, the third beat. 1, 2, 3. Second line, last measure, you have a rest in the right hand. Rest. And then go up. 1 and 2. And then lift up. And that C's by itself. There's an eighth rest in there. We want to hear it. 1, this is the last two measures at the bottom. 1 and 2 and 3 and. Here, and then hold that right hand down as you come down here. It's a little tricky. Add the articulation. Play it as legato as you can, except for the rests and staccatos. And then just lift up between the phrases or the musical sentences. Like on the third line, you're here. And you can connect all this together. If you read the words, it's all one sentence. You can connect it. Here, then lift both hands up. It's like taking a breath. Here. That's a staccato. It's the last two measures at the bottom. Staccato. And then these are accented, so separate them and play them a little extra louder. Just a little louder. Both of them. And then in the left hand, it's a staccato and an accent. Bring both hands up at once. Together. That's sort of the articulation. You got to get to know it well enough you can start feeling this articulation. And the dynamics too. Whatever moderately soft is. Everything else has to be background. So forth, all the way through. You're not necessarily going to stay at exactly the same dynamic level. You can get, I tend to ba 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 da. I put a little swell in each one, ba 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 ba, and then I come off. That's just a way of interpreting the music. You got to feel it. Now when you get to the third line, there's a crescendo there. You can get a little louder. Here, I want to come down. But then last line, you're loud. And those need to be loud too. Makes the accented notes very loud. Careful. No, you don't want to just bang it. It's got to be a musical bang. So careful. May have to hold off just a little bit because it's low. Then it's a slow piece, but we can put the swing in. We feel this 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Even on third line down, I still feel 1 and 2 and 3, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and 1 and 2 and 3, and 1 and 2 and 3. Now they're indicating here they don't want you to swing this. So they need a note in to play evenly, although this music is written all different. So if you want to play these evenly here, just pretend there's a note, play evenly there. And at the end, they want them even, go ahead. I mean, they do that sometimes. They'll put notes in, don't swing this part or play this part evenly or whatever. And so that's the impression I got when they started printing even eighth notes there. I like to play this with you very slowly to double check the notes and the rhythms. I'm going to swing the eighth notes when it's a dotted rhythm, and I'll play even eighth notes when it's even eighth notes written. I'll give us 4 counts. 1, 2, ready and go, and 1.